the issue with a lot of cosmic horror or alien and space horror is that a lot of those games tend to be horror games where you cannot fight back, right? Like Alien Isolation. What are you doing? You're hiding. You're escaping. You're not fist fighting this fucking alien. You know what I mean? Whereas Samus is jumping around and beating the shit out of these things. You know, it's difficult. She's at odds for sure, but like, you know, she's beating them up and killing them. But most other games that are in these premises, or a lot of horror in general, you're helpless, and that's what kind of contributes to the horror factor. That's what makes the game a bit more scary. And I don't like that. I think that's what I don't like about a lot of horror games, is you're not even given the chance. It's a video game. I'm like, I want to fight, you know, but you can't, because they make it so that you're like, it's just run away and hide simulator. I think that's so boring personally. But Metroid is, you can fight back. Yeah, Dead Space as well. Dead Space lets you fight back, and I think that's the reason why people actually really liked it above other things. Amnesia started that trend, and I hated it. Yeah, I know people, for streamers, horror games are really popular. A lot of streamers play a lot of horror games. I just am genuinely so bored and uninterested in games that are hide and seek simulators, or patrols. You're just waiting for things to patrol and get around them. I'm not scared by that. I'm just frustrated. Personally, some people really like playing them, and that's good. It just doesn't have that effect on me personally. It just, I don't know, like Outlast, why can't I at least punch anyone? Exactly, or at least try to shove or something. I don't know, a lot of those games, that's why I don't play them on stream. I'm not scared by it. I'm more like, why is this character helpless? Why? And then the, I don't know, at least it's something like Metal Gear. It's a stealth game, right? And you're waiting for patrols, you're hiding, whatever, but you also get up behind a person, you like choke them out, hide their body in a corner, right? There's tactics involved here, and you can fight here and there. So that makes that whole cycle more interesting. A lot of horror games to me are like Metal Gear with no combat, like really bad Metal Gear. You know? And I don't like that. Now, it's one thing if the writing in the game is just so incredible that you're not supposed to fight, you're not supposed to have a lot of gameplay mechanics, you're just supposed to witness it. And it's one thing if the visual, the imagery is the focus, and it's like a movie. I get that, but I think we have enough of those. It ain't for me as much as something like Metroid, where you're running around sliding and shooting the shit out of an alien. You're just blasting it in the face. That being said, do play Metroid Dread if you do like horror games, because there are things that you kind of can't fight against in the beginning. They're really hard, and you do have to run away. And they're really cool, horrifying sequences. I think the first time, what are they called? The Eni, I won't spoil, but there's a monster type, an enemy type that follows you. The first time I ran into one of those major enemies in Metroid Dread, it was fucking scary. It was actually so scary. It was great. Yeah, and me. Go play it. Go play it. It was the perfect balance of like scary, feeling like you're helpless, and then overcoming that and eventually powering up to the point where you can blast those things in the face. Like, it's really satisfying for me. Yeah, TLDR, Metroid is kind of horror, but you get to feel strong by the end at least.